Yo, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got your best bets for NBA here for you today on Sunday, April 14th, 2024. We got NBA player props, spreads, totals, predictions here for you today. We're going to have 4 picks that are great value bets here for this last regular season day in the NBA. Guys, let's get after it today. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. As always, appreciate all of your guys' support here at the channel. You guys absolutely rock. Make sure you guys check us out on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks for more picks, content, recap, stuff like that. Also, be sure to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section as well. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. I'll include your pick in the video if it hits. One last thing, also check out our community Discord page as well. It's absolutely free to do. There's a link down below in the comment section and description for that as well. Like I said, it's absolutely free. You get access to all of our announcements, recaps, updates, stuff like that. There's also more picks and research and stuff like that in there from other people as well. So it's a nice little community in there. So be sure to check that out. And without further ado, let's do a shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP today, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description for that. Cost is just $3.99 per month to get access to our picks and our plays early. That's really the biggest value add. You also get badge next to your name, some custom emojis, and roll card in the Discord. That's also just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Like I said, the cost is just $3.99 per month. So enough on that. Let's do a recap from Friday because we didn't have any NBA action on Saturday. We got the 3-0 sweep. I forgot to bring my broom up, guys, but we did get the 3-0 sweep. We'd love to see it, guys. We ended up cashing Tyrese Halliburton under 19.5 points. He finishes with 19. We cashed the 76ers minus 7.5 spread. I believe they won that game by 12. And then last week, we cashed Scoot Henderson over 18.5 points. He cashed this in about the midway part of the third quarter. So pretty easy there. So great day in the NBA for us on Friday, but we are not done, guys. We demand a 4-0 sweep today. It'd be great to close out the regular season, obviously, that way. Didn't have any comment cappers that I saw in the section that hit. That's okay though. We're gonna have a great day here in the NBA. Just be careful today, guys. Last day of the NBA is definitely gonna be some weird stuff going on for sure. So many different big spreads. So definitely be a little worried about that. Couple quick announcements to make. I'll have our Major League Baseball Best Bets video is already out as you guys are watching this. I'll also have that tagged here at the end of this video, or you can find it from our channel homepage as well. I'll be our Major League Baseball Best Bets video for Sunday. A lot of early games there. So we put the videos out a little bit earlier today just simply because a lot of the games are early. So make sure you get those bets in. But let's get after it today, guys. Let's get this 4-0 sweep. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with the Milwaukee Bucks. +5 spread here versus the Orlando Magic. Minus 114 odds on FanDuel. Guys, I actually really like this. Giannis likely out here for the Bucks, but the Bucks are 4-3 this year without Giannis, including a 117-99 win over the Magic the other day without Giannis. So honestly, I like seeing that. The Bucks are just more poised and experienced in these scenarios. I think it kind of showed the other day. The Magic are a very young team. Obviously with Boncaro, Suggs and company, they're obviously a very young team. And the Bucks are certainly used to playing these type of playoff type games, I would call them, where there's a lot on the line. And right here, guys, the Bucks playing for the 2 seed, which I think is significant. And it's definitely something that they're going to want to get. Obviously, the higher up, the better. So obviously, 2 seed's very important here for the Bucks to get. So I expect them to come out ready to play in this one. Like I said, more experience, like I said, in these scenarios. Bucks here 20th, Magic 19th in offensive rating last 10 games. Bucks 15th, Magic 13th in defensive rating last 10 games. So really both these teams have been relatively mediocre over the last few weeks. But the Bucks have actually turned it up a little bit here of late, winning a couple really good games here, including versus the Magic. They did lose to the Thunder, but they didn't have Lillard playing. Lillard likely to play in this game. So Lillard should be playing in this one, which I think will make a huge difference. So like I said, I see the Bucks actually winning this game outright. The fact that we're getting +5 here is why I love it so much. I see the Bucks winning this game outright and locking up that number 2 seed. So I do love it there, guys. For our number 1 pick, we're going Milwaukee Bucks +5 spread here versus the Orlando Magic. Minus 114 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, this pick holds a lot of value here. We got Jalen Brunson over 7.5 assists here for the New York Knicks, plus 120 odds on DraftKings. So on FanDuel, I believe this is minus 102. So definitely take your best line. DraftKings with a big value boost there, which I love seeing that. He's 6-7 to this line in the month of April, including 2-2 versus the Chicago Bulls with logs of 8 and 11. So obviously we love seeing that. Still playing for a lot here. The Knicks, if they win this game and the Bucks lose, they get the number 2 seed in the East. So they're going to be playing for a lot. These games going on at the same time. So I think, obviously the Knicks are going to come out and play their starters. Hopefully the Bulls can keep this competitive. The spread is set to 14.5, so it definitely scares me on that front. But as long as the Bulls can keep it somewhat competitive, like within 20, or something like that, Brunson should get his full complement in minutes here. He's averaging 14 potential assists per game over the last 10 games, which I honestly like. That's pretty solid overall. Bulls here allowing the 7th most assists to point guards this season. We've also seen Brunson hit this in his last 4 games versus Chicago Bulls as well, which I love that as well. So I just think this is still a pretty good line on Brunson. His line has been 6.5. They did bump it up this game versus the Bulls, but this is a great matchup for him, and he's been cashing this line in the month of April with regularity, which we like seeing that. And then coming back home, I like it even more at home. So do love it there, guys, for number 2 pick. We're going Jalen Brunson, over 7.5 assists here for the New York Knicks, plus 120 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we got CJ McCollum, over 9.5 rebounds and assists, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. So, guys, McCollum, 7 of his last 10 to this line, 7 of his last 10 at home to this line, 6 of his last 10 versus the Lakers as a member of the Pelicans to this line. So, pretty solid there overall. On the season, or rather over the last 15 games, Lakers allowing the 4th most rebounds, the 2nd most assists to point guards. Like I said, over the last 15 games, which we'd love to see that. Really a great matchup for rebounds and assists here for CJ. And obviously, with Ingram out and stuff like that, McCollum's going to have enough opportunity. And Pelicans, everything to play for. This is a vital game for them. Trying to get that number 6 seed in the Western Conference to avoid the play-in tournament. So you're going to see them definitely playing their starters in this one. We got him averaging 9.9 potential assists, 9 rebound chances per game over the last 10 games. That's a ton of opportunities. That's 18.9 opportunities for a line that's 9.5. I like seeing that, guys. I think he's going to have a great chance there to get there, particularly at home. The fact that this is at home as well usually helps out his shooters and usually helps out his rebound chances as well. So do love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We got CJ McCollum, over 9.5 rebounds and assists, plus 100 odds on DraftKings. Okay, guys, and finally at number 4, we're going with the Denver Nuggets, minus 12.5 spread here versus the Memphis Grizzlies, minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Guys, we've seen the Nuggets win the last 2 meetings between these two by 25 and 37 respectively. They've won 5 of the last 6 meetings overall, 4 of those by 13 plus. So the Nuggets really have taken care of business here versus the Grizzlies, and this matchup is simply too hard. I think Jokic is going to have his way. The big problems with the Grizzlies right now are injuries and size. They don't have a lot of players, to play on most nights that and they don't have a lot of size in the paint. And Jokic could really take advantage of that and really have a big game here. And I'm expecting a playoff-like performance here from the Nuggets. After they lost the game to the Spurs, I expect to bounce back here. And they really got to have this one. The lockup to get that, potentially get that number 1 seed. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, injuries and size an issue for the Grizz. Jokic should be able to feast in this one. We got the Nuggets 5th, Grizzlies 22nd in defensive rating over the last 10 games. You got the Nuggets 4th, Grizzlies 28th in offensive rating over the last 10 games. So Nuggets far and away way better defensively and offensively than the Grizzlies of late. I expect that to play out here once again. So, like I said, Nuggets playing for the 1 seed. We've seen them dominate the last couple of matchups. This, not even close. So I think once again they get this done again. We've seen them, like I said, really, even going back to last year, they've really owned this matchup, which I like seeing that. And here, guys, make sure you guys take your best line. It's 13.5 on DraftKings, 12.5 on FanDuel, minus 110. So take your best line where you can get it. I certainly will. So. Anyway, that's going to do it for our number 4 pick. We got the Denver Nuggets, minus 12.5 spread here versus the Memphis Grizzlies, minus 110 odds on FanDuel. Alright guys, gonna do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's have a big day here in the NBA. We could definitely use another 4-0 sweep. It would be a great way to close out the regular season. Check out our Major League Baseball Best Bets video as well. I'll have that pinned here at the end of this video. And outside of that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.